What's up, beautiful people? In this video, I will be unboxing and putting together this behind the couch table that we picked up from Home Depot. And I'll even put a link down below in the description that you can pick this table up as well if it is something that you are looking forward to. So we will unbox, we will put together, and I'll share with you some of the things that you need to be aware of if you buy this table and if you try to put it yourself. So without further ado, let's unbox it and let's see what's all in the box. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 I feel like I need to flip this bad boy. I'm always trying to be mindful of where the top is. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna do this. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you do, so that we can not only continue to grow this channel, but continue to feed the type content that you are looking for. And so when you subscribe, it lets us know that this is what you want to see and such things as this. But nonetheless, we're gonna continue this unboxing, see what's in it as we continue the adventures of the Jones family. Just like that, great people. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. We would greatly appreciate it. Gotta throw it in as much as possible because I know a lot of new people are coming in contact with this channel. But as you all know, as I do unboxing and as I do builds, I make sure everything is out of the box that needs to be in the box for a successful build. And more than anything, I just like to make sure that things are put together in a space and a place where I can get to them rather easily, being that it's just me, right, putting things together. And here's a little trick if you are building by yourself. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with the main thing, that you got to know what these instructions are, which is not that many pieces. And it says it actually takes 2 people, which I don't believe we're going to require. You do need to have these 2 tools to be able to do it. So I think it's like a screwdriver and whatever that bad boy is called. But nonetheless, we have, we're good. We're good. It's only like 6 pieces total. And how many steps is it? There are 6 steps. All right, 6 steps to put together 6 pieces. And we are going to do just that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Boom, boom, boom. And then what you need to do is to get all of the different pieces out, which I did see these little corner pieces that I just put to the top. I did not address it at the end, but I did want to acknowledge it here. But then I'm just looking at the way the whole screw situation is packaged, which they have like A and B together, 2 different letters together in one package, which kind of confused me before, but I'm telling you now so you won't be. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and start the building process, but then I ran into a snag. All right, so I ran into my first little hiccup situation. I feel like the smaller one is the D represented screw on the diagram. Perfectly, that's what it is. And ultimately, if not, we're gonna put it together, then we're gonna have to unassemble it and do it all over again. But I think it's a smaller one. It says there are 2 of the D pieces, but there's 3, so that's what's throwing me off. Maybe it's extra. We'll find out once it's all put together and it doesn't fall down. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump back into it. So here I am sharing you the errors and the possible pitfalls that you can come in contact with so that you don't have to come in contact with them. But here we are making the brace, which is the center frame of it all that's going to support what the table is and what you put on the table. And like I do, and I say in other videos, I do it loosely first, making sure everything goes and flows, and then I tighten things in. And as you can see, I'm rocking my pajamas, y'all, because it's something that you can do at home, the comfort of your home, very comfortably, and ultimately it doesn't take a while. But I did brace and lean the stand up against the couch as support, being that it is just myself. So I will recommend you having a surface that you can do so while putting this together if it's just you. So kind of find out there are 2 different Allen wrenches that are necessary for this build, but they do give you both. And so I had to use the bigger one for this here piece. Great people, which is piece number 1 that goes at the ends using screw A. And so let me go ahead and make sure I get this other one so I can have some form of stability. And we will be good to flow from here, just like that. Not too hard, not too difficult. And we're gonna keep rolling just like that, great people. Once we put that screw in, I believe that was one of the A's. We just keep flowing and going and making sure everything is lined up. So as you can see, the middle piece doesn't look too nice, right? And I looked at it, I was like, this shouldn't be crooked like it is, but I'm gonna make an adjustment to it, which you will see. And boom shakalaka, I just had to like pull things over because, you know, when you tighten things in, it does it in a way that isn't the way you want it to. But here's another thing that I came in contact with. Now, it's interesting because on this B piece, there's this cutout scenario that you can put this in deeper, right? Like so, as opposed to if I was to do it on the other side, it would just sit flush on the top. So I'm wondering if I should do it this way or the other way. I'm going to do it this way just for the sake of, I believe it'll be better. And the instructions doesn't tell me otherwise. So let me look at it again. But I think I'm gonna just do it this way so that the screw can sit on the inside, such as so. Now I had to pray about it, and this actually made a whole lot of sense when I thought about it, because this is actually the mid piece that the table is going to sit on, and so it does make sense for that to be flushed and not sticking out on the other side, as the table will sit here nicely, securely, and not be interfering with that screw that could have sat and would have sat right there if I did it on the other side. So make sure you put your screw in on the sunken space rather than on the other side as you would the other pieces. So let's go ahead and keep going, and yeah, I'll keep letting you know of some areas that you can miss out on, just as I just did in that scenario. Yep, so I got ahead of myself with the straightening out. As you can see, I did a little tilt, and now everything is lined up and leveled the way I want it to be. And now I'm giving you some of that POV type action. Shouts out to the Meta glasses for giving us that first person view of what it looks like to line the screws up and get it in that bad boy. Because y'all know I like to do it loose first, then going back and tighten it up. And so that's what I do each and every time. Just makes life easier. And as in this case, you have to pull on one side to get the other side and vice versa, and just want to make sure it flows and goes. But here's another view of what it all looks like when you put this piece together, which will be the side, front and back pieces, if you will, of the table, making sure everything is nice and secure. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see what it takes so that you can do what it do. And so here we have it, great people. It is the perfect height to go behind the couch. As you can see, it's almost like flush, which is perfect because we'll be able to sit the drinks on this bad boy while we are sitting over there, not needing to use that little small TV anymore. But then also some of our plants will be able to be featured here. But then as well, the thought is the kids will be able to pull up a chair, do a little homework while they're sitting here, having a nice, beautiful view. Or if we are eating and wanting to watch television while doing so, we have a table to do so. So you can see there's so many different functions. I think I named 4 that this behind the couch table allows for us to have. And so it is a very simple process. I did not time how long all of it went. I do apologize, but if I was to estimate or guesstimate, I would say probably 45 minutes because I started a little bit after 4. It is just now 5:04. So 45 minutes, I think, would have been the unboxing, checking of the pieces, and assembling it all, as you saw in this video, which was a lot shorter than 45 minutes. But nonetheless, in it all, I'm showing you that you can do it too, whether you are in your pajamas as I am, or you are in some heavy industrial overalls, because that is what you feel like you need to wear when you are putting things together. But in it all, with it all, you'll be able to be a success as I am on this here build. And I'm excited to put all things together so that it will allow for us to make this home in our unique and special way. Until next time, great people, love you all. I appreciate you all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. As I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. It helps us grow and it helps us bring such content as this to the channel that you see just now. Until next time, great people, peace.